Yeah, Justin, Stacy, several neighbors that I've talked to here in this area say that they're scared and they're still in disbelief that something like this would happen in what they thought was their relatively safe neighborhood. Now, what witnesses tell us is they heard up to 30 shots being fired within a very short amount of time. But then, Justin, Stacy, people watched as that man got into his pickup and drove erratically out of this driveway and onto 32nd Street South towards 32nd Avenue South. And that's where he met an unsuspecting woman who had just gotten off work and says she was on her way to the gym. She says she turned westbound onto 32nd Avenue, and that's when she saw that pickup driving erratically right behind her. Take a listen to what happened next.
And he sideswiped me, and I'm just like, oh my God, what just happened? I couldn't open the driver door. I had to crawl out of the passenger door.
Now you're looking at photos of Blatsky's pickup or SUV here on your screen right now. She says that her car is totaled, she believes, but she is holding on, crossing her fingers that the mechanic can fix it. Now, Justin, Stacy, she says when she called 911 to report this hit and run, dispatchers told her that police wouldn't be able to come to her for quite some time as they were dealing with an active shooter. She says little did she know that that active shooter was the man who just hit and ran her and sideswiped her. She says police did later tell her that that was the man involved in her accident. She says she's glad that she learned that, and she's also relieved at the way that things unfolded, as she knows that the rest of her day could have gone a lot differently. Take a listen.
I'm just glad that I had an SUV and not a smaller car, not knowing what the damages would have been. Could have been worse. But I mean, I'm not injured or anything. I'm just startled and just a little, upset that.
Now, it's still unclear as to why the man started firing these shots here. That's a puzzle that investigators are still trying to piece together themselves. The man should be charged in court by the end of the week, where we will hopefully learn much more details and learn why all of these things transpired today. Live in South Fargo tonight, Bailey Hurley, Valley News Live.
All right, thanks, Bailey. Story still developing. Remember, for the latest on this story and every news story, download the VNL News app or check our Facebook page for updates.